welcome to another edition of PowerCore Productions and Podcastings. And in today's video, we are going to now enter into the final season of the Naruto DxD, What If Naruto Was in High School DxD Remastered Edition. Now, unlike the first 3 seasons of this story, Season 4 is not going to be just 4 parts and then it's done. No, we're going to be taking sort of an Attack on Titan kind of approach with this series, in the sense that Season 4 is going to be a lot longer than the first 3 seasons, but Season 4 will be the final season, and we'll be breaking it up into arcs, starting first with the Kyoto arc. As always, if you're new to the channel or if you're a regular and like what we have to offer, then please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you can stay up to date on everything that is PowerCore Productions and Podcastings that's to come out now and in the future. So with the Kyoto arc, we're going to be covering the first half of the original Season 4 of High School DxD. As you know, the second half we've already done, converted it into a movie. So if you haven't, make sure you check that out. And along with that, all of the other parts in the series so you can stay caught up as we enter into the final part of the story. With many twists and turns to come along the way, you've been here from the beginning, and now you'll get to see how it ends. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The night before the trip was a tumultuous one for Naruto, to say the least. Safe to say, for the girls that weren't going on the trip to Kyoto, they chose to spend a lot more time with Naruto. He was going to be gone for 5 days, and for just 5 days, they would feel like almost an eternity. You see, for Kuo Academy, the school trip to Kyoto was done by the second years. As such, the second year students who were a part of the Occult Research Club and also shared in the many secrets of the House of Grimmery were going to be going on the trip, and for the ones that weren't, they would be left behind. In particular, it would be Naruto, Kiba, Zenobia, Asuya, Irina, Kiryu, Issei, along with Azazel and Rosvisa, who would be serving as chaperones. Gaspar and Konako were first years, so they wouldn't be going on the trip. And for Rias, Akano, Rainier, and Veronica, they were all third year students, so their time to go on the trip had already come and gone. But for Naruto, the one holding him especially close would be Rias. Into the early hours of the morning, before the sun had even arose, and while the other girls slept soundly, Naruto and Rias would be wide awake. It seems like you're so excited you haven't been able to sleep at all, Naruto, Rias would say. No, that's only the half of it. In all my time here, I've never actually been to Kyoto. Not even on a family vacation, so it's pretty new for me. Plus, with as many times as I've been called yokai, I guess it's time to see what all the hoopla is about. I mean, Kyoto is where the yokai faction originates from, isn't it? Indeed it is. It's where the factions made their home. It's been said that the faction's been looking to form an alliance with ours in an efforts to fight against the Chaos Brigade, but still, the talks and negotiations are still pending. But you should be careful while you're there. What's that look? Naruto would say. I'm going to miss you. I've always had you all to myself, even if I do have to fight for your attention more often than I'd hope. I'm really sorry about that. Honestly, I had no idea I was so popular amongst all of you. Well, you should. We hold you in high regard, but it's only because we love you so much. And I love you all just as much. But you shouldn't feel too much worry. I'm only going to be gone for 5 days. What could possibly happen? Potentially the end of the world, Rias would say with a sly remark. Like I'd ever allow that to happen. Naruto would kiss Rias on the forehead. You have nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be fine. I promise." The two enjoyed the embrace of one another, eventually managing to get some sleep before the early morning would awake them. As the day for the trip's departure had finally arrived, they had arrived to Tokyo Station, where they boarded the speed train along with their bags and other things that they would need, Rias giving them a special seal of approval, as they were devils after all. They would need this if they were going to be able to enter the other temples and monuments in Kyoto without any fear or worry. Along with that was a special promotion pass, allowing for Naruto to use the ability of promotion if needed. Of course, this was just in case for emergencies, but nothing wrong could possibly happen on the trip. At least, that's what everyone hoped. As the train was being boarded and Naruto prepared to set off, he was called back by Rias. As he turned, he embraced her in one more hug, the two sharing a passionate kiss. "No goodbyes. Just see you later," Rias would say. "Of course. I'll see you later. Hold it." Naruto would make sure that Rias had a flying Raijin kunai to keep it close to her at all times. "If anything happens, just let me know. I'll be back in a flash." With that, Naruto and the others quickly boarded the train as it left the station speeding off, and Rias watching from the platform. Naruto sat on the back of the train, wanting to take some time to meditate and focus on some other things while they would enjoy the 4-hour train ride. However, before doing so, he made sure to check on his friends to make sure that they were all set and well. Among them being Zenobia, as he had something to give her. It was a scroll. Within it was sealed a sword made especially for her. You see, Zenobia's current sword, Durandal, was under some maintenance, so she wouldn't be able to use it for a bit. And, seeing as how they were in Kyoto and never knowing what could happen, Naruto with Azazel's help made a special blade for Zenobia. A sword of Kusanagi, or Kusanagi blade as it was referred to. However, Naruto poured over with Azazel to make this one especially for Zenobia. With this sword, she could channel her chakra within the blade and have access to all 5 changes in chakra nature. While Zenobia was proficient with water, this sword was a good balance for her. After all, next to Kiba, she was one of the best swordsmen that Naruto had ever seen, and she could more than hold her own. This sword would do wonders for her, and Zenobia was grateful for it. Sitting in the back, though, Naruto and Issei would look out the window. However, Issei had other things on his mind. "Can you believe it, bro? We're actually going to be going to Kyoto. I can't wait. Sun shines, pretty temples, and pretty shrine maidens." Shrine maidens? Oh yeah, I got a thing for shrine maidens. Aren't they supposed to be holy women and sacred? I mean, I get that you're an angel, bro, but seriously, how did a perv like you ever get to heaven? You know, I asked myself the same thing. But truthfully, I think it all started way back when. Tell me, have you ever suckled on the breast of an angel? No. I'll tell you, once you've tasted that holy milk, everything else in life becomes meaningless. From that day, I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. To love and be loved, to feel the assortments of beautiful breasts of all sizes, from A to double G. You have an issue. Issue? If anything, I wish I had your issues. You're the one with the freaking harem. A harem? Yeah. Or what else do you call all those girls in the house who are constantly on you? You have love. I mean, Kiryu and Irina have doted on you all the time. Yeah, I just wish Veronica felt the same as well. You know, she is Sir Michael's sister. I think you should be a bit more cautious when dealing with her, but I wouldn't deny that she does have feelings for you. Yeah, right. Every time I try to get close to her, I'm usually getting kicked in the nads, punched in the gut, or I have a blade pressed to my throat. Even still, when you got hurt that time, she was watching over you for an awful while. Wait, really? I didn't know about this. What was it like? Where was I? Well, all I know is that you were unconscious and she had your head in her lap. No, I was in Veronica's lap pillow, and I didn't even get to be conscious to enjoy it. Oh God, why have I been forsaken? I think you're the one that's been doing a lot of the forsaking. Shut it! I don't want to hear from you. Always talking about quantity over quality. You're the one with all the quantity. I mean, seriously, how lucky must you be? With between freaking Rias and Rainier and Akano and Konako and Asia and Zenobia. I could have had Zenobia. Actually, no, she's all types of crazy. And Kiryu is more than enough. Ow, ow, ow! I heard that, Kiryu would say as she grabbed onto Issei's ear. You know, you should be more grateful. I bend backwards for you, literally and figuratively. And I appreciate it, really I do. You better. No, Kiryu, we don't have to be so mean on Issei, Irina would say. Although seriously, I do wish he could show a little restraint sometimes. Oh great, now Irina's on my case also. Yes, we've been told by Veronica to keep you in check while on the trip, and to stop you from, well, you know, causing more incidents? More incidents? Naruto would say. Oh, you didn't hear about the hot springs incident? Shh, we don't need to talk about the hot springs incident. I mean, seriously, it could have been all over the news if we hadn't got the... Okay, we get it. I'm awful. You just keep your head up, Naruto. I'm just gonna go and, well, die in the corner in silence. You don't have to feel too bad. She promised not to sue, Irina would say, only leaving Issei in more and more discomfort. They were supposed to be dragon emperors, although from the way they acted sometimes, you probably wouldn't know it. In the meanwhile, Naruto took a deep breath as he closed his eyes. With the free time, he was going to try to meditate. There were a few individuals that he needed to talk to. Within the recesses of Naruto's mind, he walked through dark halls and corridors until eventually he was in the face of a familiar red cage. Inside, that what appeared to be was slumbering at the moment, was the Ninetales. He hadn't been as irritable as he had been in times past, although at the same time, he still walked through life with the same mindset he always had. That he couldn't care about Naruto, the Red Dragon, or any of this other business, and if they all dropped dead, it wouldn't put a damp on his life. Although Naruto appreciated at least that he was being a lot more tolerable, as Naruto walked to the cage door and sat down. Hey there, Ninetales! So, feel like talking today? And just what do you want with me, boy? Come on, we still need to talk about what happened with Cyberorg. You gave me and Drek some of your power, didn't you? That's how I got that golden form, right? Was that our cooperation? That was nothing of the sort. I just didn't want to lose and have my pride as a Jinchuriki be fully sullied any more than it needed to be. Your pride? I thought you hated being a Jinchuriki, especially with me. That's besides the point. Dying is so tedious, and if you were going to go all out, if I didn't contribute my power, you would have lost, only sullying my reputation even further. So you do want to cooperate? Will you listen, you little ingrate? I don't want to work with you or the damn dragon. Now leave me alone. I'm enjoying the peace and silence. However, the Ninetales would be shocked to see that Naruto had stayed, and not only that, but the boy was bowing his head. For what it's worth, I'm truly grateful to you. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you. A lot of things, really. If it's okay, can I know your name? If you have one. My name? And you think that you're worthy to even know or speak it? I just want to be a bit more respectful. I mean, I can't keep referring to you as just Ninetales. It feels insensitive on my part. If you don't want to tell me, that's one thing, but at the very least, if you're willing to tell me, I'd like to know. The Ninetales merely turned his back, rolling his eyes before closing them. Naruto, feeling he had gotten nowhere, was getting ready to leave. Kurama. Huh? My name. Kurama. That is what you can address me as. Well, alright. We'll talk later, Kurama. If you're going to say my name, make sure you say it with respect. Yeah, sure thing, Kurama. I'll see you around. As Naruto awoken, everyone had arrived now to Kyoto. As the bags were being taken off the train, one student would be falling behind. The boy almost looked like he was about to fall off of the platform before Issei caught him. The boy had shaggy, short-cut black hair, and he had an orange scarf that he wore wrapping his entire face, save for one eye that was visible. Thanks, Issei-senpai. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Toby. You really gotta stop being so clumsy. I mean, it's not like you can phase through stuff, you know? You fall on that ground, it's gonna hurt really hard. Yeah, I get that a lot. Also, why are you wearing that scarf all over your face? Well, it's kind of like a bandage. I have a lot of scars, a lot of issues. Issues? Yeah, just don't worry about it. But still, thanks a lot. You're a good guy, you know, Issei. And hey, Naruto! Hey, Toby. So, do you have a roommate? Do you think you and I could, yeah, me and Issei are already roommates, so... Oh no, it's fine. Really, don't worry about it. Toby would saunter off, carrying his comically large bag that seemed to be weighing him down more than anything. There's something just not right about him, Naruto would say. It's kind of weird, but no need to worry about it. In either case, the group would go sightseeing, exploring and seeing all of the parts of Kyoto. They eventually found their way to the Thousand Gate Stairs. Naruto, being by himself, decided to go for a private walk. As he got to the interval, he stopped in front of a shrine. It was a shrine to the yokai god. What is it about this city and foxes? You there! Huh? Naruto turned to see a little shrine girl. At least, a girl dressed in shrine maiden attire. Although she had blonde hair and fox ears and 9 little fox tails. What the hell? You have the smell of a yokai, but but you also smell like a devil. Wait, I smell like a yokai. Oh. Hey, Kurama, you know something about this? And just what the hell am I supposed to know? This makes no sense to me. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear I were in the presence of a smaller Ninetales. I can feel it inside of you. You are one of us. You even have yellow hair like me. Please, I need your help. There are these people here, and I need to know what happened to my mother. Hold on, calm down. Can I know your name? My name's Kuno. Who are you? I'm Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto. That name. I've heard it somewhere before. In the council meetings with my mother. Well, if you're a part of the yokai faction, I imagine you guys have heard of me. I'm the Red Dragon Emperor. You? You're the Red Dragon Emperor? The House of Grimmery. We saw your fight during the raiding game against Lord Cyro-Org. You who possess the power of a yokai like us. It's amazing to meet you. Yeah. If you're talking about other people here in Kyoto, you must be talking about my friends. Don't worry, they don't mean you any harm. Your friends? My guards might be going after them. What? Follow me. Naruto quickly followed behind the little yokai girl, as they arrived to find servants of the yokai faction fighting against Issei and the others. Thankfully, Naruto and Kuno would tell both sides to stand down, and cooler heads would prevail in the matter. You know this girl? Asio would ask. Well, I just met her, but she's on the up and up. Come on guys, we don't have to fight. Let's put the weapons away. Everyone would do so as Kuno would respectfully introduce herself. I'm Kuno, daughter of the leader of the yokai faction. My mother's name is Yasuka, and I've been trying to find her. Your mother? Yes, she's been gone for almost 3 days. She had gone off to a special meeting and she was kidnapped. We don't know what's happened to her, and all of these new people have been arriving in Kyoto. We had no idea, but hey, he'll be alright. Naruto placed his hand on her shoulders. It's gonna be fine. If you're looking for your mother, then maybe we can help. Irina. Right. Call Azazel and Rosvisa immediately. We'll try to get to the bottom of this. Before long, Azazel and Rosvisa would arrive. Azazel taking the head of the operation to make sure of everything that was going on. While he was looking into things, for now the students would return to the hotel. Now there was a bit of tension in the air, wondering what was happening, if everything was going to be alright. For Naruto, as he found his room, it wasn't as impressive as you might think. The hotel they were staying in was owned by the Grimmeries, but some budgets had to be cut and sacrifices had to be made. And for Naruto, he kind of got the short end of the stick, along with Issei, who was going to be his roommate. That night, however, was when things kind of took a turn. Naruto was just sitting on his bed, scrolling through his phone, not really caring about too much, when Issei was getting ready to sneak out of the room. Issei, what are you doing? Come with me, brother. Together, we will explore new terrains, new territories that have yet to be trampled upon. Together, you and I will soar to the... You're going to go peeping, aren't you? Yeah, that's about it. Dude, come on. You know the girls aren't really going to like it. And besides, what are you going to do if you get caught? I'm not going to get caught. I've been watching your moves lately. I've learned a thing or two about the way of the ninja, the art of being stealthy, the hidden meaning behind the hidden meaning. I've learned all of your tricks. And now, I'm going to use them to my heart's content. What? I haven't taught you any type of ninjutsu or any skills. So when the hell did you have time to learn any? Well, I mean, I've been kind of practicing. Who's been teaching you? Issei. Okay, it was Asuya. I couldn't help it. She was the only person I know who would actually help me learn what this chakra stuff even was. Damn it! Alright, just how far have you gotten with learning how to use chakra? Oh, I can use this! Issei would then use a technique as he poofed into smoke before appearing before Naruto as a woman. A sexy woman. A really sexy woman. See this? I call it beauty technique. And look, now I've got fun bags. You mean to tell me you used ninjutsu for that? Are you out of your mind? Is it the best you can do? Oh, come on, that's amateur. I was able to do something like that when I was in preschool, for crying out loud. If you really want to be perverted, then watch this in action. Sexy jutsu. Kawaii. Hi there, Issei. Issei tried his best to fight the nosebleed that was pouring out onto the floor. Oh my god. Wait, no, that's my brother. Oh god. When did you... Those curves, that ass, those thighs. When you have eyes like mine, you pay attention to every detail. I can transform into anything, from a dusty old log to the most beautiful woman that you've ever seen. But this jutsu really doesn't do too much. I mean, if you're a guy, then yeah, but for girls, they're a bit more tricky. All the more reason why you should help me. Help you? Help you with what? Look, this is going to be our one chance to make memories in Kyoto. And I can't think of anything better than me and my brother going and looking at sexy babes. Look, Issei, I really don't... Look, Naruto, I didn't want to have to pull this card, but if you don't go with me, I'll tell them about the hole. The what? The hole in the house. What hole? You know the holes. I don't know what you're... I know you've been looking at Kiryu. I would do no such thing. You've been looking at Irina then. I should know. I'll admit it. I was looking at Rias. You were what? Naruto grabbed Issei by the collar. What the hell did you just say? Well, I mean, you were peeping on my girl, so I just thought I would... Look, what I did was an accident, so you admit to it. Damn it. Let's go. Yes! The two snuck through the halls of the hotel. As they eventually arrived to where the girls were staying, they would be caught off guard as Rosvisa was standing guard. It's Rosvisa, Naruto would say. I don't even know how we're gonna try to get past her. Maybe we could... Naruto felt a hand on his shoulder. Issei? Naruto, I haven't been entirely truthful with you. What? Truth is, this isn't a two-man operation. This is a solo op. What? But I thought you... Look, I promise you, someday you and I will bask in the beauty of many, many women. But for now, I needed someone to be the fall guy. Wait, what are you getting at? You see Rosvisa? The only way I'm gonna get past her is if she's distracted. And that's where you come in. Don't get me wrong, she's a sexy Valkyrie, and I plan on trying to get that someday. But for now, my goal is what's behind that door she's guarding. So I leave that sexy MILF in your care and keeping. You what? Hold on, You mean to tell me I've just been called here just so I can distract Rosvisa while you go and have an eye full of what's behind that door? Yeah, pretty much. He say, you owe me. You owe me. Fine. After coming up with their plan, Issei would thank his brother profusely before disappearing. As Naruto walked around the corner. Hey Rosvisa. Naruto, what are you doing out here this time of night? Oh, I thought I'd keep you company, since you're new here and all, and I didn't want you to be alone. Oh, really? Rosvisa would blush in that moment. A handsome young man wanted to keep little old her company? Her? Her heart started to race. No, she couldn't do something like this. But what if she could? Was this her chance? No, she couldn't have these type of thoughts. She was a teacher. But still, the idea of a forbidden romance. Naruto walked closer to Rosvisa, the two sitting on a bench not too far away. Eventually, though, Naruto, wanting to give his brother as much space as needed, would take the action to his room by chance, the two sitting in front of a fan as they enjoyed a popsicle together. I'm really grateful that you wanted to talk to me. Well, yeah. I mean, ever since you left Asgard and all, and that whole situation. By the way, I'm really sorry we broke into Asgard like that. That could have been a whole lot worse. No, it's fine. It's just, when Odin abandoned me and Thor abandoned me and, well, I try, I just don't know what it is. Why men just feel the need to walk out of my life so much. I mean, am I not good enough? I just... Naruto was actually moved. This woman, she had really felt this way? Naruto grabbed hold of her hand instantly. Rosvisa, you have no reason to feel that way. You're an amazing woman. You're beautiful, talented. You're so much more than what you give yourself credit. Really? Of course. I mean, your long silver hair, your crystal blue eyes. I mean, any guy would be lucky to have you. I mean, even I would want to. You'd want to... What? How had it gotten to this point? It was said that Naruto had a way with words. Talk no jutsu, if you will. Naruto was, among many things, a natural charmer. His voice alone, his words, his way of reasoning. He could talk sense to almost anyone or anything, and somehow he had managed to catch the eyes of a Valkyrie. But you have so many other girls. So many girls a lot more younger and spry than age has nothing to do with it. What matters is what's on the inside. And for you, the two of them could feel the air getting hotter between them. How had things gotten to this point? No, Naruto couldn't do this. Wait, maybe he should. After all, this trip was already turning more and more of a hassle than it needed to be. Besides, he was old enough to make these type of decisions. But still, Rosvisa looked at him with concerning eyes. Would you take responsibility for me, like with the other girls? Of course I would. I take responsibility for my actions. Rosvisa felt like her heart was going to beat out of her chest. This was all moving so fast. Oh no, was she actually going to make this happen? Is it true? Wait, were they going to get married? What would they name their kids? Hold on, what place would she be in amongst the other girls? Wait, was she going to call her parents? What was she going to say to them? Wait, were they gonna have the wedding here in Japan, or were they gonna have it in Asgard? An Asgardian wedding. Oh man. And then the wedding halls of Valhalla? She couldn't think of a better ceremony, overlooking the Rainbow Bridge as the war trumpets blared out loud into the sky above. It was everything she could have ever asked for, and... Hey, you busy, Naruto? The door would open as Azazel walked in to see Rosvisa and Naruto were close. My, I didn't mean to interfere. I see you there, Naruto. I didn't know you had it in you. Azazel! What's going on? Well, we've got a call from one of the queens. It looks like she'd like to have an audience with us. Naruto and the others would quickly arrive to the banquet hall, where Seraphol Leviathan was. Apparently, she had been there on business to meet with the yokai faction, and the reason why she was here was because something terrible had happened. Apparently, the rumors were true. Yasuka, the leader of the yokai, had been kidnapped. In the meantime, on one of the temple walls of Kyoto, a young man sits holding a spear, lounging it on the side of his back. If you're attempting to hide from me, there's no point. I could sense you a mile away. A man shrouded in darkness, wearing a black cloak with red clouds and an orange mask that showed a single glowing red eye, would appear. So, what brings you to Kyoto, stranger? Have you come looking for a fight? On the contrary, I've been keeping my ear to the ground for a while. You could say that I'm a stranger in this land. A stranger, huh? Well, what can I do for you, stranger? I'm in the market. I'm looking to try to capture someone. But it's been a bit more difficult than I'd like to make it. Capture? Well, tell me, who is the prey that has caught your eye? The Red Dragon Emperor. That's a big game. You sure you want to try to go after someone like that? It's not so much the dragon part I need. Let's just say he has another spirit within him that requires my attention. Another spirit. It's known as the Nine-Tailed Fox. That's funny. We already acquired a Nine-Tailed Fox. You what? I can't go telling you everything now. But you're saying there's more than one yokai of great power? And that the Red Dragon Emperor has it? Indeed he does. But you seem to know more. Based off of what I can sense from you, you don't have the power needed to bring in someone of that magnitude. Do you even know what he truly is? I believe you can enlighten me. I think we can enlighten each other. Some of your skills, I find them to be rather impressive. So quickly threw a spear towards the masked man. It phased right through him as he walked through it without any harm at all. That is definitely a useful technique. It comes in handy. I know things you don't know. You know things that I don't know. But tell me, stranger, what is your dream? My dream? Of course. No one that comes with this great ambition can't have a dream. You could say that my dream is to create a world where man is equal, where there are no winners or losers. My plan is to ascend above mankind itself. a man wanting to reach godhood. I respect that. Tell you what, why don't you and I talk a bit more? My name is So-So, leader of the hero faction. And who might you be? The masked man extended his hand. My name is Madara Uchiha, and I am the leader of the Akatsuki. This concludes Naruto DxD, Heroes Return. What if Naruto was in high school DxD? Season 4, Part 1 of the Kyoto arc. As always, if you enjoyed today's video and everything else that we have to offer, then please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you can stay up to date on everything that is PowerCore Productions and Podcastings that's to come out now and in the future. Stay tuned for next week's videos as we have a whole new slate of things to look forward to, including a special edition of What If Madara Was in Konosuba, the Season 1 OVA on Monday. And we'll be beginning Season 2 on Tuesday. But anyway, that's going to do it for the end of today's video. I'm Javon Harrington with PowerCore Productions and Podcastings. Signing off, and I'll see you next time.